Welcome to number 5 in this Glimpses of the Resurrection series, and I would like to take a little pause from what we've been looking at, and especially we're going to get to the Gospel of John, chapter 20, but just to reflect a little bit on the other Gospels and how they present Mary Magdalene on Easter Sunday morning. We know, for example, in the Gospel of Luke, that he just simply presents the women at the tomb, and therefore there's no personal experience. Mark's Gospel, there are two different accounts of that morning, one of which she is with two other women, and that she has an experience in which this white-robed young man tells them that Jesus has been raised from the tomb. They are to go to the disciples to tell them this, and apparently they are bewildered and fearful and stuff like this, and they said nothing to anyone, as Mark 6:8 says. The second account happens in 16:9 of Mark's Gospel, in which Jesus does appear to Mary Magdalene, and he does identify her as a woman that had the 7 demons driven out of her. And so this establishes Mary Magdalene as this first witness according to Mark's Gospel. The Gospel of Matthew is very interesting in the sense that Matthew presents Mary Magdalene with another Mary who goes to encounter the risen Christ, and they experience an angel who tells them that Jesus has been raised from the dead. And then they leave the garden area, and in that they left there, they were hurried away from the tomb, and Jesus meets them on the road after this experience. And here, this is one of the most important things here. The text says that these two women, actually clasped Jesus' feet and worshiped him. This is very important for when we look at John's Gospel, because here you have an experience that you do have this physical touch. And so it is announcing that these Gospels are announcing Mary Magdalene is the first resurrection witness, and that at least Matthew's Gospel there's some sort of physical touching. It's very important for John's Gospel, because in John 20, Jesus says, "Don't touch me." So we have these two Gospels that are proclaiming that Mary Magdalene is the primary witness, and Matthew's Gospel is proclaiming there's some sort of physical touch. We'll see how this plays out in John 20 in the next video in this Glimpses of the Resurrection series. Ciao.